Hi, how are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing okay. It's still rough. I really have issues sleeping. I think that's kind of a really big concern right now, and I just feel a lot of fear still, but I'm doing okay. And I feel a lot better about coming in.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I appreciate you coming in today. I know that you've mentioned that it's been challenging for you to come in and share some of those feelings. I know that your cultural background has taught you to keep those feelings to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and that seeking help sometimes it's not a good thing because
Mm-hmm.
you should be able to learn how to deal with those feelings. But I'm glad you're here, and hopefully we can help you with that. Um, so last time we spoke, we kind of set some homework
Mm-hmm.
regarding journaling.
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to practice that? Can you tell me how that went?
Yeah, I did a little bit. It was hard to kind of be confronted with all those feelings. So to be honest, I really didn't, I didn't get a lot of it done. But I tried. I sat
Mm-hmm.
down and I wrote down a little bit, and as you said before, kind of concentrated on those feelings that I was feeling um, when it happened. So I tried, not a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but I tried.
Okay. And sometimes that's all it takes. Making little progress. It's good. And once you start feeling more comfortable regarding your feelings, you'll be able to write more and reflect on themselves. Um,
Hmm.
and can you tell me about which specific feelings or things were you feeling?
I think what kind of stood out to me was like
Mm-hmm.
the fear.
Okay.
I was just I was just not expecting it, and it just happened. And I'm really scared now. I'm
Mm-hmm.
really scared that whenever I get into a car,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like something bad is gonna happen, and I don't drive anymore. So
Okay.
that's kind of like I really don't like other people driving me
Mm-hmm.
either, but unfortunately that has to happen. So it's, as I said, it's a lot of that fear.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been thinking a lot about, what I could have done different. Like, what did I do wrong that happened? Because, as I said, I mean, it was so close to home, and
Yeah.
I was driving,
Mm-hmm.
and, it just, yeah, I just never expected it to
Mm-hmm.
happen.
Yeah, yeah, no, sometimes things just happen. And I can totally understand where you're first coming from. Reliving a traumatic experience can be hard. And I know that you've mentioned in the past that you have a wife to take care of. And I just cannot imagine how those feelings combined with you not being able to take care of your wife impacts you in your daily life. But I also hear that you're blaming yourself. Can you tell me more about that?
Um, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, I'm like kind of trying to relive it, and, from what I remember, if I did something wrong, if I
Mm-hmm.
didn't pay attention, because I mean, you know, it was a big, big accident, and I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, if I could have just done something different, or if
Mm-hmm.
there was anything that I did wrong that
Okay.
this happened, because it never happened before.
Okay, and I hear what you're saying right now, but I know that in past sessions you've mentioned that the accident wasn't your fault. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, the other person just they just came from the side. I mean, I was just driving,
Mm-hmm.
and they just came from the side and hit me. I mean, I didn't even see them come
Yeah.
in.
Okay. So it seems like there's some type of discrepancy between what you're feeling and the actual facts of the
Hmm.
experience.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay, so after you kind of wrote this and you felt like the fear and like the self blaming that came out, are you still feeling those exact same feelings now?
Hmm. No, not that intense. No, I mean, they still come out in
Mm-hmm.
different situations, as I said, especially when I'm driving with somebody else. I just do not feel comfortable. But not in this intense, extreme way that they were before.
Okay. So the journaling exercise has helped you with that.
I think so. Yes, I think yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And what other things have you changed throughout, like that have helped you? Like, what kind of coping skills have you been using?
Um, I know you told me a little bit about like breathing exercises and just something that just to calm me down in situations where those feelings just seem to overcome me. And I know I've tried this a little bit. It seems to be working sometimes, so it's something that I kind of try to keep in mind. But I guess I really just have to kind of like get the moment right when I start it,
Mm-hmm.
and not let everything just get a hold of me first, because
Okay.
then most of the time it's too late. So I think I've done this a little bit. I mean, obviously I'm coming here, so I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a step that I'm taking.
Yeah, that definitely is a big step. I know we've said a couple of times that it is kind of difficult for you to share those feelings, but I'm glad some of the techniques that we've talked about has been helping you
Mm-hmm.
trying to overcome this challenging experience. I know that you are still fearing about what could have happened and what can happen once you get into a car again. I know you've mentioned that um, just getting to work has been challenging for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Definitely.
okay, so it seems like our session is coming to an end,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to ask you if you would be okay working on a worksheet and
Okay.
just trying to help you think about one of those stop points that we talked so, which would be the fact that you are still very fearful of getting into a car,
Mm-hmm.
of just driving yourself,
Mm-hmm.
or having people drive you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
is that something that you would be willing to work
Yeah.
from now until our next session?
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay, all right, well, sounds good. Thank you for coming in today. And if you have any questions or just want to talk to me, in the meantime, please give me a call and we can kind of work through those feelings.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.